I'm trying to get 100 platinums by the end of the year, and what better way than to let fate decide by using a wheel of my backlog games. I've decided to break this down into 2 wheels. One wheels we're going to have games where I have already obtained trophies. There's a little bit percentage done on them. And the other will be games that I own but I have not managed to make a start on. I'm not sure how I'm going to work this, whether I alternate them or just pick and choose when I feel like it, what wheel we are going to go with. If you do enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you have any suggestions you want me to try, drop them down below in the comments and we'll get to them at some point. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for more platinum trophy content. So let's just get into it and spin the wheel. And we have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign. Considering I've just made the switch over from Call of Duty content to Platinum Trophy content, this is probably a perfect mix of the two. Modern Warfare 2 was a game that catapulted Call of Duty into another stratosphere. It was the year trick shots became an art form and YouTube was flooded with jaw-dropping montages. But it was the campaign that truly left its mark. A mission so controversial it made headlines and ended up in court. It was a baptism by fire for the generation of gamers, a harsh introduction to the complexities of morality. Some of us are still gripping with the fallout, haunted by the betrayal that unfolded on screen. So I played this a little when the game was released, so I have about 18% of the trophies complete. But seeing as I never saved it to the cloud and I need to complete the game on veteran mode, then we will start from scratch. So we need to complete the story twice, once on veteran mode and once without dying. There is no way I am surviving veteran mode when every mission goes like... So the first thing we are going to do is recover from my childhood trauma and trying to stop the inevitable from happening and getting us the trophy, precognitive paranoia. We already have the pit boss trophy for completing the run in under 30 seconds, but we need to beat the BX time in order to get the trophy. The student surpasses the master. This training mission is similar to the shit mode on Modern Warfare. This one though is very much a rhythm and you need to sort of get lucky with enemy boards, as the enemy boards can pop up in different locations and you need certain ones to line up in order to hit them, as you need to hit 2 of them with the 1 bullet. So after a lot of practice and a lot of trial and error, we got everything locked down and we got the trophy. The next trophy comes when we are protecting Burger Town. I managed to get the trophy, Some Like It Hot, and that is for killing 6 enemies in a row with using just a thermal weapon. I remember there was a trophy about killing chickens during Hornet's Nest, so I kept an eye out, and when the opportunity arose, we got the trophy Colonel Sanders for killing 7 chickens in 10 seconds. During the mission Exodus, we received the trophy for Harder They Fall for killing 2 enemies while rappelling before they hit the ground. After completing those missions, we managed to get the trophy Red Dawn for completing Wolverines and Exodus on veteran. During the oil rig mission on the way to the Gulag, we managed to bag the trophies Knock Knock for killing 4 enemies with 4 bullets while doing the slow motion breaching mode. And Hot Potato 4 down in the heli with just a grenade. Now it's time to free you know who and go to the place that every one of us has at least been to once since COVID, and that is to Verdansk's very own Gulag. And after completing that, we got the trophy Soap on a Rope and Prisoner 627 while completing the Arctic mission, trying to get the sub from launching the nuclear missile, which we failed, gained us the trophy Desperate Measure, and ends justify the means. Then we go back and we are trying to recover the White House from the Russians, and we get the trophy Whiskey Hotel and Homecoming. We are now completing the mission at Loose Ends, and we get the trophy Claymore for killing 11 enemies with claymores, but you only have 10 of them to start with. And then it was time to get the trophy Pawn, and it was time to relive the worst part of our childhood and the betrayal that we are all knowing is going to happen.
Area is sanitized. All targets destroyed. Solid copy. No movement detected.
All that was left was to collect the last few trophies for escaping the ambush Shepard set on Price. Getting revenge on Shepard, we get the trophies out of the frying pan and Queen takes pawn. Once Price and Soap escape, they track down Shepard with the little help from Makarov, and we work our way through the Afghan caves where we end up in a boat chase with Shepard, leading us to one of the most iconic locations in Modern Warfare 2. This is where all the disputes were settled within the game, and that was Rust. You and Price fight off Shepard, and in doing so, completing the campaign and getting the trophies for the record off the grid and the price of war. With the veteran campaign out of the way, it's time to pick up the Immortal trophy for completing the campaign again without dying. With this playthrough, I'm hoping to collect all of the intel and any miscellaneous trophies I can pick up, so it's just a matter of cleaning up a few once it's done. But before we do that, I remembered there is another trophy which I thought was going to be difficult, which is do not push this button. After you complete the campaign, it opens up a museum section, and in there is every weapon and character model that is in the game. There are 2 buttons in 2 different rooms, and when you press them, the characters in that room go aggro on you all at once. In order to get the trophy, you need to clear both rooms and survive without dying. Now it was time to complete the campaign again, and the first trophy we crossed off was Lutmar, 2 hands, for killing 10 people with akimbo weapons in a row. Straight after that, we got one that I thought was going to be another difficult one out of the mission specific trophies, and that was Headbanger for getting a direct impact headshot that defeated an enemy. Kobe. Luckily, as I passed the person crawling on the floor, I put him out of his misery and we got that trophy done. We keep working through missions and we get silent strikes for destroying the BTRs without using the Predator drone, and target confirmed for using the BTR to kill 40 enemies. Once those were done, we hit the halfway mark for the intel documents, getting the road less traveled, and all that was left to do was to finish the campaign, get the trophies Immortal, and leave no stone unturned for getting all of the intel documents. Once this was done, it leaves a bunch of mission specific trophies left to do for the platinum. First up is Angel Savior. This one is pretty easy, as there is a part of the campaign where you go to use a drone and it gets shot down as part of the story. All you have to do is don't get it out and that trophy will pop. Next was the real gun game. You get this by completing any mission without reloading or meleeing anyone. The easiest mission to do this on is the first mission after the introduction training mission. You spend most of the mission in a vehicle on a minigun with unlimited ammo. After that, if you just run through the map, spamming stuns and taking out the last 2 guards, that trophy is all yours. Next, we can get 3 trophies in the mission after that, which is Cliffhanger. One of them is to plant the C4 without being noticed, which is one of the mission-specific ones for this mission. We then get the trophy Drive-By for killing 20 enemies while riding a vehicle, as towards the end you are on a snowmobile being chased. And once that one was popped, we just restarted the mission, went to the part where you are dark in the snow, and got the trophy No Rest for the Weary, and that is for knifing an enemy that cannot see you. One of the last trophies was Desperado, although I feel like this one should technically have been called the Real Gun Game, as essentially that's what it is. For this one, you need to get 5 kills with 5 different weapons in a row. So as you can see, just like the game mode. Leaving what turned out to be a nightmare of a trophy. I think it must have been either glitched or something was going wrong, or I was letting one of the helicopters get away and it never came back because I could not get it. But after a while, we ended up managing to get the trophy Bird Hunter for taking down 10 helicopters with just javelins, leaving one last trophy, Clown in Training, for killing clowns in the training mission, which gives us the platinum. Is that all you got? Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is a blast from the past, and still 15 years later, the campaign holds up to this day, and the updated graphics make it look crisp and clean. The trophy list itself is not too difficult, albeit time consuming. If you're not used to playing the veteran difficulty on Call of Duty, it can be a bit of an eye-opener, getting shot by people you can't see, landing at a checkpoint where if you die and you load it, you're in front of someone and they kill you, just spamming deaths. But like all Call of Duties, especially the older Call of Duties, enemies have very spawn-specific places and patterns and amounts, so you just need to keep a memory of where people are going to be and what they're going to be doing, and you can get around the map pretty easily. So that's another platinum down on the road to 100. Let me know in the comments below if there's a game you want me to try next, and until next time, we'll catch you all later.